Hey, everybody, it's me. Welcome to my channel where we share for you the funniest videos that we find online. And today is going to be a good one. So stick around and enjoy. Our next video is called When Chocolate Fountain Goes Wrong. So I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen here. I just saw the thumbnail and I thought, I gotta show this to people because it looks so funny. You can see in the thumbnail that there's like chocolate everywhere and people are covered in chocolate. I don't know if they were expecting this or something went wrong. But either way, it's gonna be funny. So let's just get right into it. We're outside at some sort of party. It looks like somebody's having a birthday party. There's a bunch of tables set up with food and cake and stuff like that. And in the middle of the table is a chocolate fountain. That's right! They brought out a chocolate fountain. This thing is probably like 3 feet tall. And I've never actually seen one of these before. But it basically works by having the chocolate melt at the bottom, and then it just continuously flows down over the sides. So it has a never-ending flow of chocolate as long as you keep the top filled up with chocolate. And people just dip their marshmallows and strawberries and bananas and all sorts of stuff in it. And this guy even dips his entire face in it. But I think that was part of the plan. I don't think anything has gone wrong yet. And now we're gonna see what happens when things do go wrong. Oh dear. So there's a little kid, and he runs up to the chocolate fountain, and he starts digging his hands in it and pulling chocolate off the side of it. And then he starts putting the chocolate in his mouth and on his hands. Is that bad? Should I be worried about that? I mean, it's probably okay. He probably just dipped his hand in there and pulled it off. Yeah, he pulled it off the side of the fountain. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. The adults will make sure that he doesn't eat anything that's poisonous or anything like that. I'm sure he's gonna be fine. Now we're gonna switch to another angle and watch our little friend here cover himself in chocolate. Now he's gonna turn around and run off with the chocolate dripping everywhere behind him. Everybody is laughing and having a great time. And now we're gonna watch what I think might have been the original purpose of the chocolate fountain. Look at this guy. He is gonna take a big old handful of chocolate and throw it in the air and catch it in his mouth. Oh, look at that. Good for him. What an athlete. This is pretty impressive. That's a lot of chocolate. So now this girl here is gonna take her turn and try to do the same thing. She is gonna take a big handful of chocolate and throw it in the air and try to catch it in her mouth. And she misses. She literally throws it in the air and it just falls back down onto the table and onto her head. Oh my God! That's hilarious. But she takes it in stride. She doesn't seem to mind at all. I'm sure it's happened to her before. Maybe this is the first time it's actually been filmed. This woman here is gonna take her turn, and she has just gonna hold it over her head and let it drip down onto her shoulders and down her arms. And you can see that there's a couple drops that fall off her arm and land on the table. And that's when the chocolate fountain goes wrong. Look at that. All the chocolate stops flowing down the side. Why? Why did that happen? Did something just break? Like, did the chocolate fountain just die? I don't know what happened. It stopped working. And now there's only chocolate coming from the very tippy top. And it's just not gonna last much longer. What are they gonna do? Oh, now they're trying to restart it. They gonna plug it back in again and see if they can get it to start working again. People are now starting to panic because they're running out of chocolate. They need to get this thing fixed. It's still dripping a little bit, But it's not nearly enough. They need more chocolate. They race scraping the sides of the bowl with a spatula, trying to get the last of the chocolate out of it. And the answer comes in the form of a fireman. So this guy walks in looking very serious and intense. He's got a helmet in his hand, and he's holding a hose. And he has gonna walk over to the chocolate fountain and start spraying the chocolate fountain with water. Was that a good idea? Is that gonna help? I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's gonna help. He's basically just ruining the party. I'm sorry, fireman, but like you gotta chill out a little bit. Everybody's having a great time. People are covered in chocolate. You just ruined it. Now they're gonna bring out another chocolate fountain. But there's no way that they gonna be able to keep up with the demand after seeing what happened with the other one. That thing died almost instantly. So they're gonna have to keep refilling this thing nonstop. And now we're gonna watch as a child gets covered in chocolate. And this is the point where things really start to go wrong. You can see that this kid has already had a lot of chocolate on his hands. And he has gonna reach up to the top of the fountain and just dig his fingers in and pull out as much as he can and put it in his mouth. And while he's doing that, he's also swinging his arms around. And that causes the entire fountain to start shaking. And then the fountain just starts spewing chocolate everywhere. Oh my God! It's like a geyser. A chocolate geyser. And it's not just the fountain that's going crazy. This kid is spinning around and flailing his arms and legs everywhere. And he's covered in chocolate. His face is covered in chocolate. His hair is covered in chocolate. And now he's started running around the room. And he's knocking over tables and chairs as he goes. And chocolate is covering everything. There's chocolate on the floor. There's chocolate on the walls. There's chocolate dripping from the ceiling. This place looks like it's gonna be impossible to clean. How are they gonna get all that chocolate off of everything? So now this woman here is gonna try to grab this kid and stop him from destroying the party. But he's moving way too fast. He's zipping around the room like a chocolate bullet. And she can't catch him. She's covered in chocolate. Everything is covered in chocolate. It's a chocolate disaster. And now we gonna watch as the mother of the chocolate-covered kid tries to stop him. She looks like she's freaking out a little bit. She's gonna reach over and try to grab him, but he's just gonna shake her off. She's covered in chocolate now. Now the father is gonna come over and try to tackle his son and stop him from destroying the party, but he can't get close enough. He's covered in chocolate. Everybody is covered in chocolate. This is awesome. They're gonna try to get the kid outside. They're gonna try to get him outside to get him away from all the chocolate, but he's not gonna go. He's gonna pull away from his dad and plant his feet and not move. And that's when his mom is gonna have the best idea ever. She has gonna walk over to the chocolate fountain and she has gonna start pouring chocolate on her head. And then she's gonna walk over to her husband and pour chocolate on his head. And then she has gonna turn around and face the kid and she has gonna pour chocolate on his head. And then they're all gonna start laughing. They're covered in chocolate. They're chocolate covered as a family. And now everybody in the room is gonna start laughing. This is the best idea ever. This is so fun. Everybody's covered in chocolate. The kid is covered in chocolate. The parents are covered in chocolate. Even the fireman is covered in chocolate. And I am pretty sure that this moment right here is the reason why they decided to film this whole thing. Because I would want to remember this forever if I was in this situation. But now they're gonna try to get the kid to wash the chocolate off his body. And you can see that it's not really coming off. There's still a lot of chocolate stuck to him. So they Raygon not take him over to a bathtub and try to wash the rest of the chocolate off of him. And that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.